a 5-card spread, mon acolyte. That's quite le défi. Do you think you're ready?
Well, I have my guidebook in case I get stuck.
I trust you'll be adhering to a classic text based on ancient iconography, dear.
Well, I threw away the one that was written by L. Ron Hubbard.
Excellent! Well, Onree, I am ready to have my immediate future revealed unto me.
Onree! Time to crank up the woo-woo for Surrenda, honey.
Well, Surrenda said she needed to be first.
Of course she did, my dear.
Bonjour, special friends. I'm Onree, and welcome to the Isle of Woo.
And I'm Surrenda, your anointed queen of funk and comedy. I'll push. And we're here to give me the spread, am I right?
Yes, we will do a spread of 5 cards that will speak to whatever issue is on your heart.
Well, it's not just my heart, honey. It's the world's heart. Lord, the world is crying out to be entertained and inspired by a truly divine talent, a teacher, if you will. How does this pockmarked and beleaguered world find its way to Surrenda? It is for the sake of the world I make my beseechings to the spirits, Lord.
Okay. Well, first I shuffle.
No. Now, how'd you get into all this anyway?
Oh, well, all life is spawned from the dark abyss.
I see.
Now, the first card in the spread speaks to the present, or to the overall theme of the reading.
What the?
Oh, the 8 of Swords. Well, it may look sad to be tied up and blindfolded.
It's never been my cup of tea. I don't trust any of the fools in this county to remember a safe word.
But since you are the Queen of Swords, it may hold special significance.
I am.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Well, what am I supposed to do with what looks like a Georgia hot flash meet and greet?
You must cut yourself loose from the things holding you back.
Well, I've already dropped all my belly-aching friends. Maybe little Miss Petri Dish needs to go too.
Okay, the second card in the spread tells us of past influences still having an effect on your life.
Can't we move on from the past pretty soon? What?
Oh, okay. Well, the 9 of Swords may also look a little sad, since you're weeping in your bed with 9 swords hanging over you.
Sweet Georgia tea.
But it really just means that in the past you had an unexpected loss or defeat, and you must make peace with it.
Lord, you sound like that meddling old cat. Well, it sure wasn't my fault. Must have been that silly hound wrecking things. He keeps scat singing on stage when he can't remember the words. Lord. Okay, the past sucks slime. Got it. When do we get to the future?
Right now.
Ooh!
Oh, the 10 of Swords.
Well, hon, I don't think you shuffled these cards worth a boo.
Well, it's not so bad.
10 swords in the bag.
It just means you could have more disappointment in store.
Have mercy.
But you get to learn from it.
Well, why can't I learn from rapturous success with legions of disciples falling in reverence at my feet? I got a warehouse of merch to unload. I gotta get off this dinged up monkey boat. Surrenda deserves a luxury liner for sailing into her bounteous destiny. Don't you have an Empress card in that deck?
Oh yeah, she's Major Arcana.
I want to be her. Screw this Queen of Swords slop.
You can't be Major Arcana.
Crap.
Now, the 4th card in the spread tells the reason behind your question.
Oh, is Surrenda about to be psychoanalyzed by a card drawn with Sharpie pens?
Oh.
A sweet name flamingo julep.
Well, this can actually be a very good card.
Oh!
The death card is, let me look in my book. That's about change and transformation. The darkness that precedes the light, the last turn on the wheel before your rebirth.
All right. So, the phoenix is still choking and sputtering in the ashes, right? I don't know why I have to suffer so. I just want to spread joy. I've got a lazy, out-of-control hound for a singing partner, a glazy-eyed rhythm section, and then there's Bobby. Lord, there's Bobby. If I could afford it, I would replace everybody in my life with robots, and then I'd get stuff done, and I'd be one happy heifer. Maybe Surrenda's got an angel investor or two coming into her life, you think?
Well,
I would do a Kickstart campaign, but when other people are asking for money to help save their lives, you just look like a jackass asking people to crowdfund you so you can take over the world.
okay. This last card tells us of the potential within the situation.
Can I get a break?
Oh, the death.
Shut my hooves!
Well, this card might look a little bad.
Pan fry my giblets in a salty skillet. The devil, why, Lord, why?
Let me check my book. It speaks to the darkness that limits our vision.
Well, where is my brightness? Where is my guiding light?
But the good news is you can enjoy life again once you give up materialism.
Oh, now, no, people misunderstand Surrenda. Yes, Surrenda did have a bit of a shopping spree at the Pinch My Penny, but those clothes were for the good of the show. Everything Surrenda does is for her cherished public. Lord, I don't need anything solid. My jewelry comes from junkyard baby dolls. Materialism. Well, I just think this reading is telling me I need to bear down on that sloppy hound and those three stooges. They're gunking up the works. Surrenda's gonna strong-arm this destiny from the universe, even if she has to make every goddess in the pantheon weep bitter tears.
So, special friend, I hope you feel better about the darkness of life and its challenge.
Nobody gonna do around with
Bon sour.
Please give us a like on the video and hit subscribe to be one of the family. And if you hit the bell, you'll get notifications every time we make something funny for you. Mercy, Buttercups.